Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Breaking news. Sam Adeyemi, Davido, Burna Boy, others dragged to court over NSAS protest. Hello, my people. How are you doing today? A very warm big thank you to you. I believe Nigerian government are really misplacing a priority. There is a report of what went on in some parts of Nigeria today, particularly the northern part of Nigeria, where they found over 50 people who, were massacred. I mean, like literally, what happens to them. Yes, women were carried away and everything is a terrible thing what is going on. Nobody's paying attention to what is going on in the north. Nobody's paying, and all their attention is on the south because they have an agenda. What's happening in the north, they are happy with it, I must guess. They are facilitating it. Some of them are sponsoring it. Anyway, we know that the United Arab Nations, for instance, have exposed what is going on with Nigerian government, saying the CBN has been allowing money to go, and yet they say they are freezing account of NSAS protesters. They are checking out people going to check their account, and guess what? These things are happening. Buhari's government, they are the ones sponsoring the B-boys. It's not Nigerians that said it. It's not an alleged news. It's the UAE caught 6 Nigerians and money that have been wired through CBN, through the banks in Nigeria, and everybody keeps quiet as if everything is fine. Nobody has picked it up. Nobody. Guess what the United Arab Nations did to the people that were found? 2 of them were handled life sentence, and the other 4, 10 years imprisonment. Nigerian government is rehabilitating them. Can you imagine? So when they catch people, today. I don't want to even go into that. Let's go straight into the news. Breaking news. Sam Adeyemi, Davido, Burna Boy, others dragged to court over NSAS protests. An activist has filed a criminal suit at the Federal High Court against 50 persons who participated to promote the NSAS protest online. Politics Nigeria reports how the protest against police brutality and the misconduct of their activity, Special Anti-Robbery Squad SARS, attracted attention from across the globe. Several peaceful demonstrations were held in major cities in the country to show the displeasure of the youth, while the federal government has promised to implement the demands of the protesters. Weeks after, it launched a clampdown against promoters of the protests. This paper has reported how international passports of some persons were withheld, some persons' bank accounts frozen, and some arrested. This move have been largely condemned by rights activists and members of the international community. However, in court documents obtained by Politics Nigeria, Aisha Yusuf, Deji, Ayo, and some other activists has been dragged to court by Mr. Okeke. Can you see that they are using people now from the south? How much they pay you, Mr. Okeke? Go and sit down. Okay, go and sit down. Pastor Sam Adeyemi of Daystar Center, hip-hop singer Burna Boy, Davido, popularly addressed as Davido, Force, among others, were also joined in the suit as defendants. Others include social media personalities and good governance advocates. Mr. Oke claimed that between the October 28th and October 30th, 2020, the defendant via their Twitter accounts conspired among themselves to commit mass murder and plunge the country into a state of dilemma, and promoting and acting such a manner with intent to cause harm and promote unlawful assembly under the disguise of compensation of NSAS. This, according to him, is an offense punishable under Section 97, subsection 2 of the PAN Code C-53, Laws of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 2004, that one of 50 accused persons with intent to carry out some common purpose assembly in such a manner all being assembled under the composition of NSAS, as the case may be in the Federal Capital Territory, to fear an unseen reality on ground, in which has led to the country unrest, has provoked other persons, and led to destruction of life and property. The movement has begun, and this led to the destruction, and they continue to mobilize people across the country to cause more harm. The advocates in the case has also implemented that these persons should therefore be promptly drawn to this lawsuit, and they will have to defend themselves or face the consequences according to the Constitution of Nigeria. Evidence acts in the court and document filed against them. So my people, this is one Mr. Okeke. Okay, Mr. Okeke said these people via their Twitter handle made the organizing people to commit more crime in the country. That between 28th and 30th, Sam Adeyemi of Daystar, Davido, Burna Boy, as well as others, made the country, brought about unrest. Can you see that this one has been paid and he has nowhere? Of course. Well, can you see that this guy has been paid? And I feel for you, my brother. You are one of those who do not want to see Nigeria go forward. You are one of those who wants to see Nigeria backward. Have you bothered about what is going on with education? Did you drag the federal government? Have you looked for a law that indicts them to say that children must go back to school? ASU has been on strike now over 8 months because they are asking for better working condition. The North does not bother about school, because if they do, they will not allow over 13 million children to be out of school. Yes, they will not allow over 13 million children to be out of school. And now they don't mind, because the South, they love to go to school. They are keeping them out of school with ASU strike, and they don't mind what happens. And you are there telling us you want to sue these people to court. Better go and check your facts and see how you can actually make a way for Nigerians to be able to get better opportunity from their country. What kind of person are you? It's obvious that, you are just an obvious distraction, okay? So go and sit down. If it's money you are looking for, go and sit down. There are other better things to do. He's just looking for cheap popularity, okay? So it's one of those people who's looking for cheap popularity. But Nigerians, we need to rise up to this unholy set of people who are just causing evil in our community, in our country. We cannot allow them to continue to be used. This is how they send hoodlums into the peaceful protest and hijack the whole process. We cannot allow it. Guys, leave us a comment. God bless you. Bye for now.